step on solid ground again.
But you float.
Hey, there's a huge difference between hovering near the ground and being blown all over the place in the skies. Is that the Tonatiuh? Whoa, we've done it!
Whoa! I expected like a boat, but no, this is like, almost looks like a space station. Whoa, like the relic of an old space station. Like all the circular designs. This is beautiful.
It looks more like a huge ball of yarn than a ship, though. Or snakes, what with all those tangled lines. But it looks safer at least, so let's fly over there. Wait, where did Fauna go? She did say she had a lot of flying experience, but Paimon's still kind of worried.
As long as the wind direction was correct, we won't know if we just stay here either way.
You're right. She probably landed somewhere around here if that's the case. Then let's go.
Oh, look how little Bunny turned towards us. The Tonatiuh Quivers. Wow. This is so awesome. Okay. Should we keep playing? I think we should keep playing. Okay. Where are we right now? Okay, we're still over in Ochkanatlan, but now there's a whole other layer to the map. Whoa. So when I said we were at airplane level height, I think the edge of space was a much closer description. Oh my gosh. Because it looks like we are, like, this looks more like a plane or a space station when they're talking about a ship. Oh my gosh. Wow. We are way above the clouds right now. That is beautiful. It's beautiful, but as it's sort of been hinted at, there was a lot of tyranny that went into actually getting this built and put into the sky. So let's see what we learn here. Satellite floating amongst the clouds, added to the archive. Okay, satellite, so it is, I mean, a satellite is something that is orbiting something else, but they are certainly hinting at like a space station sort of vibe. Whoops, sorry. Those poor crystal flies. They are definitely hinting at a space station sort of vibe or design with this structure. And once again, this just is what brings me the joy of just getting to do all this exploration is, you know, what happened here? Uh-oh, I should not have used so much stamina before I did that jump and not with the cuckoo soar. Oops. I think we're okay though. Already the vibes I'm sort of getting at from this is similar to sort of Remoria, where it's this beautiful, beautiful place, but you sort of realize that it was sort of founded on these kind of oppressive ideals. And ultimately, I wonder if that's what led to this place's collapse as well. Otherwise, like, definitely the kind of, well, it's just a really amazing structure to have built.
What's this? It looks like pyrophosphorite, but it's all shiny and flamey and stuff. Sure, it looks more powerful than the one Bona has.
It's on fire, yeah.
Could this be pyrophosphorite's original form?
I was wondering, ouch, it's burning hot. No, don't just touch it. It looks like it's on fire. I was wondering about that though. Obviously, pyrophosphorite has the name pyro in it. So obviously there's some kind of risk of it actually being way, way, way too hot. Or really fiery. It just didn't have any pyro traces when we picked it up before. So this makes sense.
Don't just touch whatever you find.
I didn't realize.
What is it, Bunny? Do you know something about this? Wow, Bunny, it's finally your time. Oh my gosh! Wow, Bunny, it's finally your time to shine, huh? Oh, it looks like our cute little bunny here is able to pick it up. Guess what? You handle any hot and sizzling treasures from now on.
It's so cute, actually, just because it's almost as big as Buddy's head, but Buddy is able to sort of carry it around on their back with absolutely no effort at all. Hey, over here!
Look, it's Bana. How did she get there? Did she land? Anyway, let's go over there first.
Well, we landed exactly where the wind dropped us off. Oh my gosh, Buddy just has this thing that it's carrying around with it. How are you gonna get across?
Squall Fury.
This is how I'm gonna get across. Rotate the floating isle mechanism. Okay, let's talk to Bana first. Huh? Where did the little Tapatlosaurus who's with you go? Don't leave your companions behind, all right? Fair enough. I just don't know how we're going to transport Buddy. Before, it was just kind of implied that... Oh, I see. Come on, Buddy. Before, it kind of sounded like we were just carrying him. Buddy! Buddy! Let's go. Oh, let's go. Buddy!
Come with us.
Whoa. No. Buddy's right here. Buddy's right here. Okay. There you are, Teddy, Paimon, Buddy.
Hey there, Bana. Paimon's glad to see you're okay. Yeah.
Oh, worried about me, Paimon? Don't worry. I'm the ace adventurer of the Flower Feather clan. It'll take a lot more to bring down someone like me. Well, it's good to see that you're well either way. Maybe it's also thanks to you. My luck's been looking up ever since we met. After I got separated from you guys in the clouds, I was blown onto a floating rock and passed out. I'm not sure how much time went by, but when I woke up, I found myself here. When I woke up, I searched everywhere, but had no luck finding you, so I thought you... Anyway, looks like you guys are tougher than you seem to.
Well, I was just about to ask you how you got up here, actually. These are all isolated floating islands, so did you fly up here or something?
Let's talk about that later. Anyway, this is the Tonatiuh that we've been looking for. Our adventure's been a great success.
But from the looks of this place, it doesn't seem to have treasures scattered everywhere, as the legends say. Has someone else come and taken them all away?
For my part, I bet on our so-called Tonatiuh treasures being made up by tribal storytellers.
Huh? No way. So you're telling Paimon that we came up here for nothing?
No, Paimon. Remember, we're still looking for the golden treaty, remember? While the treasures might be fabricated, that doesn't mean the Jade of Return we're looking for isn't here. We can't give up hope yet. Also, look up at that thing over there. See how there's something inside? No? You found a pyrophosphorite inside the core of Chuhulel, right? Chuhulel. Just now, didn't you? Well, based on my experience as an adventurer, it stands to reason that the Jade of Return we seek is in there.
In that case, let's figure out a way to get up there and smash it open.
Leave it to me. Hold on now, it's not just as simple as you think. I've already tried. It's not something that can be smashed open with brute force. My adventuring experience suggests that there should be some sort of mechanism around here, just like when we got the pyrophosphorite earlier. Speaking of mechanisms, this must be it right here. It looks exactly like the altar of primal flame we saw earlier. I know that's what I was thinking too. What a coincidence. Wait, this can't be a coincidence. This must be some sort of clue.
If it's a clue, then maybe we should try using the pyrophosphorite to... hang on, we don't have any left, do we?
Well, it's okay, because Buddy just picked one up for us.
Oh yeah, we stumbled upon this on our way here.
And only Buddy is able to carry it without getting hurt. I don't know why, this is just such a cute image to me. With our tiny little saurian companion holding this big, massive scale. This must be it. Are you familiar with the principle of the adventurer's key? It states that the crucial item needed at the final stage of an adventure is always acquired at its beginning.
That's also nonsense.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like nonsense. Stuff like that seems to happen in our adventures all the time, but it's not like a hard written rule. But hey, I'm not surprised.
Plus, this interval is kinda tight, don't you think? That said, this thing sure does look like pyrophosphorite. Well, apart from the constant crackling and spitting flames, Paimon thinks they're exactly the same.
Wow, you're right. I totally wouldn't have realized it if it weren't for you, Paimon.
That sounds like a you problem, but anyway, based on what you said, we just need to collect the stones like that, right?
Well, if we're looking for these firestones, there are 4 in total on this ship. For example, there should be one on the floating island across from us. What a surprise. So we already got one, which means that there's exactly 3 left for us to find. And just like Rue pointed out all those years ago, the rule of 3s, right?
Oh, wait, but how do you know all this? It's almost like you've been here before. Really, it feels like there's more to this than adventuring experience.
Oh, how should I put it? I guess it's like an adventurer's premonition? I'm not sure why, but as soon as I saw this altar, I knew how to use it. I was also investigating this place before meeting you guys. Conducting a thorough preliminary investigation is a must for an ace adventurer, don't you think? I guess you learn something new every day. Wait, so you've just been brute forcing your way through this the whole time? Must be nice being able to fight. Well, no, we're also pretty good puzzle solvers too, but, I mean...
Speaking of, how are we even gonna get over there? Might be a little tricky even for you.
Also, aren't you curious of how I got here earlier? Now's the time to show you my discovery. That is what Paimon was asking before. That's right, we were interacting with these just now. Whoa! Okay, I didn't expect it to rotate like that. I thought it'd rotate around, like on the horizontal direction. Well, how about it? We can use this mechanism to freely travel between the floating islands. I'm counting on you to find them. Just holler over to me if you cross over to another floating island and can't get back here.
Alright, and we'll leave the job of holding the firestones up to you, buddy. Let's go.
Rawr. Good work, buddy. Okay. Oh. Apparently Buddy can still burrow underground even with those things. With the firestones attached to its back. Okay, is there anything over here before I raise the lift? Oh, there is! Oh, and the whole mechanism moves with it too. Buddy? Where are the firestones on the northeastern floating island? What is this? Note someone left behind 3. Everything comes at a price, and everything that surpasses human wisdom cannot be relied on. The ancient dragons believed that technology and the Flame Lord's authority would grant them overlordship for 10,000 years, but through this they also lost the strength to progress, and eventually lost it all. If we rely on the heaven's rules, not only shall we become bound by the earth, but we shall in the end become but puppets strung up on the Lord of the Night's strings. Never stop moving forward, our beloved king and our alliance's glorious cause shall be destroyed in an instant. In those dark, bedeviled skies, the stallions that race amidst the true stars, last understood that all empires, no matter how great, will eventually become barriers in the ways of living beings and their continued evolution. Well, whatever happened... oh, thank you. Thank you so much for finding this one.
You even want
Evidently,
this?
the civilization here is no more. Oh, hey, it's another one! Oh! I was about to have you like, how do we get through this gate? But it looks like you have a way.
Buddy found a way in, but am I supposed to get in there too?
I mean, buddy, can't you just crawl out under the way you came? Okay. Buddy is there. Yes, I see that Buddy is there. Okay, there's an automaton that is not active anymore. Start. Ooh, okay. I see. So once again, learning about an ancient civilization and that ancient civilization's technology, which includes elevators that are very terrifying to use. Okay.
Strike a pose!
We are ready.
This way hurt a little.
Shine down!
Squall and Fury!
Ready, we're looking for a way in. Just a little busy for the minute. I just see little buddies exclamation marks. Like, come on. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we're making our way there.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Wretched vermin.
Is that good? Okay, that did not help us get in though. I was hoping that would lift the gate.
Behold.
Oh, it looks like we just go in from the upper layer like this.
Unnecessary.
In here. Yay! Now the gate is open. But how come Buddy can't just crawl out with it? Because Buddy could get in there. You must believe, brethren. The great Pyro Archon Shibalanka's light guides us, and our victory is inevitable. Yes, I did just look up how to pronounce the name. Listen not to the chaotic rumors spread by the tale-tellers in the wilderness, and heed neither the words of false gods nor the rebellion of the golden-eyed. The only one we should worship is him, for he is the one true king who is of humanity, the one true human god. The true God shall never die, glory eternal. Interesting. Well, I wonder if I had finished the Archon quest before this, would I know more? Because all I know right now is that the Pyro Archons that have existed have all been humans who have passed a trial, but they didn't have any sort of magical powers before, like most of the Archons that we've met, who were these magical beings or spiritual beings before, who had these great powers and immortality before becoming the Archons. In this case, the Pyro Archons have always been humans. This seems to be a theme as we are traveling through here. Okay, but back onto business. Let us go rescue Buddy! No, path to the altar has... Oh, I have to open this. Okay. Now, Buddy! Wait, but once again, why couldn't you have just climbed under like you did earlier? Buddy. Lower the lift. We're not gonna do that while Buddy's on the lift. Alright. Alright, perfect. Good, good, good. Alright, looks like Buddy has brought one of them here. Next one is, I assume, this way. And because we're so daring today, we're going to be... oh, I thought I could lift this up to the level that I need for Buddy to cross, but... you know what? I probably have to do that, so I should probably go back up and make sure that we do that. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. Come on, my Kukusaur companion. Where did Buddy go? Okay, well, I don't know, but it looks like this one is actually... No? How come I have to rotate it? Do we have to rotate it? What does this do, actually? Okay, there we go. Buddy! Buddy! Oh. No, 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 no. I thought I could climb back up. Okay, well. Look. Okay, let's try. Let's actually try to save ourselves here. So, how are you all doing today? Nothing to see here except peaceful climbing montage as usual. No, seriously, I like it. How do I do this? Okay, here we go. There you are, Buddy. Well, this looks pretty simple to me. All Buddy's gotta do is just come up here. Just come up here. Oh, okay, no, of course not. Of course! I was like, that looks like it was too easy. No, where is that robot going? We had it. We so had it. Catch up with the secret source sentinel. Okay, let's heal up a little first. How do we want to get up there? And once again, this looks... Oh, no someone left behind. We haven't... Well, for all of these, we haven't seen, like, one or two. The highest, greatest, brightest made a pact with the silver dragon. The shattered gold seal is proof of the oath. Okay, there's some kind of oath between the humans and the dragons. Some kind of pact. Well, the implication here is that when we become the cuckoo soar, then we carry Buddy with us, right? I'm assuming. But, like, why couldn't Buddy just climb underneath the gate again? I don't understand. Okay, activate. What are we activating? Oh. Be phlogiston. Okay. Alright, well, the thing should be down here, right? Okay. So now the upper layer moved and the doors opened, and now we are on the lower level. Well, it was underneath this thing, wasn't it? So shouldn't we be able to just go underneath? Is it not underneath here? Why is it not underneath here? That's where it was before. Well, that's where we saw it get taken. Okay, we need to grab this phlogiston here in order to be able to get back up here. Oh, it's a treasure chest. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. There it is. Look, see? Good work, buddy. Alright, now how do we get out of here?
Let my name echo
It's
in
not
song.
how do we get out of here. Activate? What are we activating? Oh, the elevator. Oh, I see. Buddy! Let's return to the altar. And look, there's even a perfect little bridge for us and Buddy to take. Here's note someone left behind 1. As if they knew that, you know, it had to be read out of order because they didn't actually put it in order that we would encounter. Not much the sage ever cared about humanity's survival, but for the sake of path of evolution, the sage was willing to sacrifice the future of its own kind. Interesting. And so we may rely on neither the wisdom of the dragons nor the Lord of the Night's might, nor will we pray to any other god other than the one and only Pyro Archon. Okay. Interesting. We know the sage was a dragon who didn't work with the dragons. Oh, righto. Check this out. Let's see. And then does it have to lift up a little? Let's return to the altar. Now, oh, I see. So we have to do it on our end, the lifting up of the thing. Is that right? Yeah. And then Bona is the one that does the spinning, and we do like the elevator part.
Inactivity serves no
Awesome
purpose
teamwork,
whatsoever.
everyone. Come on, buddy. Arr. Good job. Good job carrying that big scale. Alright, should be one more left to go. Okay, well... Oh no, over here. Oh, that's Paimon. Whoa, why is something rising? Jump, now? Were we, supposed to do that? You know, can't we just, like, find some way to fly up there? I swear. I don't understand what we're supposed to do with this. Even though we have this. Okay, we call on Bona and then what? Are we just supposed to...
Fury.
I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but it worked. I don't know what you're supposed to do if you don't have Wanderer in this case. Lower the lift? Anyway, though, we managed to get... We got Buddy across. That's what we're here for. So let's see. Oh, you already just got it. You just got it right away. No monsters, no machines came to take it away. But it looks like there's a mural here I was gonna examine that's like mostly destroyed. But it also looks like a repeat of the murals that we've seen before. Let's return. Uh-oh. No, no, no! Don't hurt our friend, I swear. How dare you?
Stop that! Ah, there is no escape.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Torn to oblivion.
The wind rises. How amusing.
Buddy, it's safe for you to cross now.
Oh, look, poor little buddy was hiding behind the little thingy here. Oh, don't worry, it's safe now. You're safe now.
It's all gonna be okay. Here, see? This is like, if you have fear of heights, this is certainly the bridge to have to cross. But if you have a fear of heights, I think this entire thing would be pretty scary. All right, looks like we got all 4 of the pyrophosphorites. Good job, buddy. Good job. Begin the offering. Whoa, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's like we're a hot air balloon. Whoa. What is that? It's like the core. No way! It's the golden entreaty! Is it the same as the Jade of Return?
Woohoo, we did it! Still, this is a rather familiar iridescent inscription. Is this the famous Jade of Return then? Wait a second. Isn't this the golden entreaty? It's the same one we got at the stone tablet back then.
Wow, that really is the case. I was wondering about that. I was like, will the Jade of Return help us get the golden entreaty? Or are they actually the same thing? That's wonderful, actually. That's exactly what we came to Ochkanatlan for in the first place, way back.
And you know, a treasure that can suppress the filth of the abyss and a token that can remove curses and disasters do sound somewhat familiar. But can this thing really suppress the abyss in Ochkanatlan? I must never heard anyone from the Saurian Relics Association mention it before. And since the Jade of Return is just a golden entreaty, could that be why the evil dragon has been targeting us?
Oh, because we're still carrying the other one from before.
So it wasn't because I was eyeing the blazed meat stew Paimon had this morning.
Yeah. Thank goodness, right? Otherwise, every single person who has a blazed meat stew would be in trouble. Looks like, look at this beautiful sunset sky behind us. Looks like the clues are falling into place.
But Bana probably doesn't know about the golden entreaty yet. Hey, Bana?
Something's not right. I'm sure I've been here before. The Tonatiuh and the Jade of Return. Yes, we must destroy it. It cannot fall into the hands of that person. Whoa, what happened to you?
Hey, are you okay, Bana?
Bana? No, Bana should be long gone. Why am I still here? I see. So that's what... Careful! Teddy, don't come any closer. This is a trap. Oh, it sounds like she's possessed and she's fighting for control of her body.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Dragon! Ah! It took the golden entreaty! We need that!
Hey, Coco, wait. Alright, fine, after it.
Oh, to fly? What's happening? Oh, Coco was flying beside us, but we're the cuckoo soar. Oh my gosh, no way! Are we supposed to be doing this, or are we supposed to be sitting still? I think we're supposed to be flying. Whoa, this is... This is so epic. No, I don't want to dive. We need to get closer to it. The tainted one.
you. Don't even think about running away like that.
That's right.
Cheap, cheap.
Go, Coco! Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking back to way back in the beginning in Mondstadt when we're fixed floating in the sky with Venti's power trying to take down Dvalin. Now look at us flying around this ancient sky city chasing a dragon? This is insane! Uh-oh. Ah! Where are we going?
Hey, evil dragon, you can run, but you can't hide.
How do we make it all the way down here so fast? What? Oh, okay, that was good. We had to avoid that. Oh, dragon! Oh my gosh, this music is so triumphant and epic. What? Oh, I was like, no way. Why is it going into the mountain? I'll just switch to flying mode? Oh, like we're flying. Okay. Whoa, this is all these places. This is where we were earlier, and there's all the torches that I was trying to light. Oh my gosh.
Oh, watch out! Ah. Cheep, cheep.
Oh my gosh, it's thundering outside. I mean, in the game. The dragon's about to flee? Did I fail? How was I supposed to move faster, though? Oh, wait, this is the button to move faster. No, get up in the air. I kept pressing the other button to dive. No, this is the button I was thinking of. Like, I was like, isn't there a button to move faster in the Cuckoosaur? This is it. Here we go.
Watch out! Cheep, cheep.
Now we are flying. Oh, we're flying so much, just like red coming off of our wings. Whoa, go Cuckoosaur! Go Coco! But just the rain, and it's like, you can feel it hammering down on you as you're flying through the sky chasing after the dragon. Uh-oh! Why is the thing shooting at us? There's so much going on right now. Oh my gosh. Wow. But look how they could use this entire area to build this story for us to be having this final fight with the dragon here.
Watch out! Cheep, cheep.
Ah! Is it holding it, or do I need to just tap it?
What's wrong, Coco? Are you gonna use that? Coco! Super awesome sauce!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's this guy. Oh. No. Where are we? Moment of awakening. Track the evil dragon down? Whoa. What's over in this area? I was wondering about that. Why is there so much ocean out there? I was also wondering about this island, but I guess now we know. This must be the true lair of the dragon. Track the evil dragon down. Ah! Coco, hold on tight to me. Uh-oh. Okay. That was almost really bad. Ah! Just look at all the lava on the walls. The formations in this place. This game is so cool. Have I said that enough times today? Whoa. What is this place? Look at all of these The ground must be really hot to be lighting up like that with just embers. But it's not burning us. What is... It's so dark. What's going on in here? Here we are. Whoa. This looks like the place where Nursery of Nightmares. This is the place we briefly were at the end of the quest when we were in the Upper Sanctum. Whoa. Oh, these floating rocks. I mean, like, it's like we're in this big canyon, but... These things are huge. Wow. Like the atmosphere, this obsidian. Like I said, it feels as if we're just in the underworld. And we walk through the water. Light over here, but over here it's like the stars are following us, but they're being drowned out by the darkness. Wow. It's just so ethereal.
Finally, we got you this time. Alright, evil dragon, you've pushed your luck twice already, but third time's not the charm. Now, give us back our stuff.
Or we'll show you no mercy, and don't even think about stalling for time.
Genie, ka-genie! Yeah, that's right. What was that, Coco?
Travelers from afar, thank you for bringing me here. Is Coco saying that? O lost king, the cruel night is about to pass, and the chosen of dragons will bring forth the dawn. Now arise, awaken from your nightmare. Who are you? Coco, is that you speaking?
Huh? Coco's been making these funny noises, but Paimon can't make out what they're saying. Did you hear something?
My name is Ochan, once ruler of Natlan. When Ochkanatlan's end came, I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul. My end is near. I have finally found the chance. Save my soul. Is that the dragon talking? Or is it Coco talking? But either way, I see. Then I guess the story of Ochan might have some similarities to King Deshret then. At least a last willingness to save the world by putting an end to the dark power unleashed on it. What are you going to do?
Hey, what are you doing, Coco? Don't go there.
The poison. I shall purge it all. And then you will.
Coco? Coco?
The dragon. Look. It doesn't have purple going through its veins anymore. Oh, it still looks pretty angry at us. Okay. Ochan, high-turning sacred lord? This is the one. My old soul. Ah, it hurts.
Now you shall perish.
I'm so confused. Was Ochan the dragon or Coco? Or now that they're fused as one, does it not really matter anymore?
Cry loud.
Oh, we will save you either way. Dragon friend. Coco friend. Let us put an end to this all.
Let the world come This might hurt a little. Illusion shattered.
The wind rises. Search for it.
Oh, maybe you secretly made this super awesome sauce.
Laser. I didn't catch the whole thing. She said, oh, well, what do you mean? It's because Coco was absorbed into them. That's why. Now they have the combined powers of both. Okay.
Inazuma shines eternal.
It's okay. We got this. We got this. Like the heel wanderer. We got this. We got this.
Let my name echo in song.
Uh-oh. Is it doing the thing where it's healing up again? I don't have, there's nothing for me to hit though. There's nothing.
Strike a pose.
Okay. Okay. But it didn't have a shield either. Okay. Almost there. Returning Sacred Lord. Hopefully, I can put an end to this once and for all. Finally, after all these years, I have awakened.
Huh? Who are you? How did you gain the ability to speak?
What a long journey it has been. Teddy, Paimon, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, so you still recognize us? Great. So, who are you then? Can Paimon still call you Kokoik?
You're Okan then, or Kokoik. Kokoik. Yes, yes. That's what that girl called me. The one who woke me up from the core of true Ulel, but I could not save her. Oh, that must have been the adventurer whose notes we found. Hundreds of years have passed since then, and at last, I finally found my old body. Just call me Okan, please.
Are you saying that you're the same Python King who used to rule all Ochkanatlan? But Kokoik turned into you. So, all along it was... Wait, do you mean that Bono awakened 200 of years ago? That can't be. We just came on an adventure here with her. She couldn't have been alive for so long, could she?
Truly, I could be mistaken. My present memories are as numerous as they are a mess, and I fear I might remember things from before far better than my adventures as Kokoik. Well, can we still count on you as a comrade then? Certainly. That is, if you remain willing to accept me. I once split my mind off to protect the people of Ochkanatlan. I never expected my spirit and body to be both be swallowed up by the abyss. I never expected my spirit and body to both be swallowed up by the abyss. There we go. To be used by that person to commit such an awful litany of crimes. Though my sins cannot be washed away like this abyssal filth can, this nightmare has finally come to an end. Thanks to you.
Who's this person you're mentioning? Bono mentioned that earlier while we were on the Tonatiuh too. Is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes whom we don't know about?
Since you're here, you must have already met that person. You do possess this golden entreaty after all.
That's right. In fact, we only got here because that wicked dragon stole our golden entreaty. Hang on, I guess we shouldn't call it wicked from now on, huh?
Well, I doubt it cares what you call it. We should still be nice anyway. That golden entreaty is very important.
It sure is. Based on what Nanku told us before, it can help cure Buddy. But Bada said that it holds the key to quelling the abyss.
The child is right. It can indeed tame the filth of the abyss for all of Natlan. But not in the way that you imagine, which is why I had to hide it on the ship.
Huh? What do you mean? That sounds kind of dangerous. Definitely not the sort of thing you'd use willy-nilly. What should we do next then?
And another thing. Your companion there. That little Tepetlosaurus.
You mean Buddy?
You know, I was wondering this whole time, is Buddy supposed to be there? It keeps panning the camera to, like, not exactly Paimon, but off to the side of Paimon. Is Buddy supposed to be there and Buddy's just, like, not there and it's just showing a blank, like, the background? No, Buddy. Yes, Buddy. Sorry, it's kind of, now I feel like I named my buddy Buddy, and now this god dragon here is also referring to my cute little buddy as Buddy. That's so funny to me. Buddy is most similar to me.
Huh? What do you mean? You look very different.
Our bloodlines both contain the Flame Lord's blessing, so I believe that your friend will make the right choice. A golden entreaty is dangerous and important in equal measure, so you must go with it to the sacred mountain, and then, with it...
And then, with it, what?
I cannot quite remember what comes next. Despite having all these memories, and many things I wish to say, nothing comes hither to my lips. Is this because I've been plagued by nightmares for so long? No, that person must be stirring the pot again. That tends to happen once you get older. Okay. Well, Ether, who's 500 years old. We should get some rest first.
Fine. Anyway, from what Paimon understands, you mean that we'll need to take these 2 tokens over to the volcano, right?
Oh, finally we get to go visit that big volcano? So I guess that volcano actually wasn't accessible this whole time until the quest there and the new area was unlocked, is that right? Ever since the beginning of entering Natlan, I was like, I wonder when we're gonna go to that big volcano in the distance, spewing lava every now and then. But it seems like playing now is just about the right time because we finally get to go there.
Looks like we've gotta get Buddy to the volcano if we want to get to the bottom of all this.
My apologies. You've helped me so much, but I couldn't answer your question. That said, there is perhaps one way we could try to get your answer. Please, step into my memories. Well, we can do that.
Huh? Is that your plan?
Buddy is definitely supposed to be standing next to us because otherwise we are off center. I may have been lost within dreams, but everything that has ever happened in this city has been recorded by my 2 tainted eyes. Since you could sense Kokoik's power, you should be able to sense my memories too. Consider this my way of repaying your kindness. Thank you. Look for answers within Okan's memories. Oh, it's a first person. First person Genshin Impact. This looks like we're somewhere in there. The Sky City. I never thought we'd actually make it this far. This must be the altar of primal flame we were looking for. We can get to the Tonatiuh through here. I always figured this ragtag bunch of adventurers we put together would be wiped out before we even reach the top of the next hill. Oh, one of you must be, might be Bona's father then. Oh, T2! Aren't you the one that we met earlier in one of the other quests? The one with the shadow nail? Or are you somebody else named T2? And we owe it all to that hero, the #1 adventurer in the Flower Feather clan, huh? Oh, that must be Bona's father, the #1 adventurer, okay. If he hadn't found the blueprints to Ochkanatlan, we'd probably still be wandering lost through some sewer. Let's not bring that up again. How was I to know that this cursed place could foil every single positioning skill I ever learned? By the way, where's our young Mrs. Lirawu gone off to? I didn't see her when we got up this morning. Her name was mentioned in some of the texts that we saw today. She might have only joined up with us along the way, but she's come this far, and she's become part of the gang. We can't just leave her in the lurch. You don't have to worry about all that. That kid's just hiding. You know, being scared and all. Last night I happened to spy her sneaking out. I thought, well, we have no idea what could happen next, so it might just be safer to let her hide for the time being. Well, you don't know that she's sneaking out to hide. She could be sneaking out to do something else. I mean, compared to us fellas, she's just a kid with hardly any experience adventuring, so I found a safe tower in which to set her down. I'm thinking we should go find her once everything's finished, of course. That is, if we make it back in one piece. True. I mean, that device was built by a tyrant who plunged the whole nation into the abyss for our selfish desires. Who knows what further traps await us? Plus, that evil dragon's probably lurking in the shadows somewhere, waiting for just the right moment to ambush us. Gotta stay on guard no matter what. Well, you probably shouldn't stand in the open with the entirety of the sky and the air around you. But still, this is all pretty exciting. If the legends about the Jade of Return are true, and we can use it to quell the infernal abyss, then the world can finally take a well-earned rest. 10 years back, when the disaster first came to Devat, even the Pyro Archon sacrificed her life for the cause. It would mean so much if we could obtain something that could rid us of this abyss once and for all. I'm not sure we should hold out too much hope here. If the Python King Okan had something so powerful, how could the city have fallen into this state? Looks like our hero's back. Now, placing the pyrophosphorite here will summon a guiding spirit to help us navigate. You know what? Once this adventure's all over, let's head back to the Flowerfeather clan and see how that newborn baby girl of yours is doing. We'll paint the town. This must be Bona's father, then. Her name's Bona, right? Sounds like a mighty cute little kid. Who knows? She might just grow into an even better adventurer than you. Aww. And yet to defeat the threat of evil once and for all was not but naive fantasy, for everything comes at a price. But the ones who to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who choose to take advantage of others. Yeah, and why is Okan's memories from the perspective of Bona's father? Must you still wear that laughable mask when you meet with me, Okan? The time for you to make a choice has come. You have witnessed for yourself the hatred shown towards you by those you consider your people, your brethren. In their eyes, you are no different from any of the evil dragons who ruled over Natlan. Even now, they cry out for a new Pyro Archon to slay you. Well, they simply have yet to understand. Is that so? If you were to ask me, you are the one whose comprehension fails. Your attempt to create a kingdom for humans alone is but wishful thinking. Whether it be the Yohuel Tekutlin or the Bishop Kindreds, all have been written into the Accords and stitched inextricably into the fabric of this land. You should have accepted the world you live in long ago. Yeah. I mean, the world we see existing now has a balance between humans and dragons, which shows that the world where dragons once ruled and a world where humans once ruled, with the other being beneath them, just throws the world out of balance. It doesn't seem to work. Moreover, the blood of the Flame Lord runs through your veins. You have betrayed Shabalanka's oath to me and tried to annihilate my people, but instead you've opened the door to malevolent forces. How ironic that the human king who yearned to destroy dragonkind is, in truth, the last dragon heir to the blood of the ancient dragons in this, the land of the primal flame. Is it hate that drives you, or fear? Be silent. Will you not admit it then, my beloved son? Without the Flame Lord's blessing, how could you have infiltrated the core of Truolel and stole the secrets of the dragons? All these years, you've lied to others and to yourself as well. Truly disappointing. I thought you would be the one to slay the Pyro Dragon, ascending the throne of Natlan and creating a new epoch for all dragonkind, and, of course, for all humanity. Humans have no place in the world you envisioned. A matter of interpretation, I say. Obsession with the individual's human weakness. just like the fruit of your foolish hysteria, a sign of incomplete evolution. The borders of this world collapse. It begins here and shall soon spread throughout all Natlan until Teyvat is wholly plunged into darkness. The borders of the world. Do you mean the sky? You have failed, and humanity also. The only way forward is to honor Xbalanque's pact with me. Piece our golden entreaties together and activate the Huitzilopochtli. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation. Your people, those humans, might not survive the cataclysm, but after the scouring, a civilization will blossom that surpasses both that of dragons and humans. The golden treaty is no longer here. What? Did you leave it behind on your toy ship then? Truly do you burn your bridges? Do you mean to doom the rest of the world too, with these reckless fantasies of yours? Give up, foolish dragon. I will not betray the brave humans who are still fighting on. A world without humans is a world without meaning. You truly foolish creature. Is all you've done born out of some deluded hope? Yes. So long as there's life, there's hope. Be that as it may, it is not but lingering on in agony. That is precisely what I did not understand about humans. Hope you saw you defeat the dragons, and equally, it saw you plunge yourself into a never-ending war. It seems you are human through and through. Fair enough, then. This might be the last time we meet. I cannot predict what fate awaits you, but as part of my experiment, I will return to collect your soul. Interesting. Suit yourself. There are sins I must atone for. To save my people, I sealed my mind into the core of Chuulel and fought alongside them within the city. Yet I never thought that my body and soul would turn against me, that I would come to harm even more people. Hi, Bona. Bona? So that's the truth then. Looks like my suspicions weren't far off. So not only is this not the secret abyss taming treasure, but based on the inscriptions carved into it, it's hazardous and should not be touched. As the world is plunged into disaster triggered by the subterranean kingdom, Khaenri'ah, so amidst the chaos was this legend forged. The Tonatiuh laden with treasure, a jaded return that can cleanse filth. It's all a bunch of bunk. All those adventurers who laid down their lives for this, even my old man. Cheep, cheep. Are you trying to make me feel better? It's okay, Coco. I get you. Even if the legend of some sacred chalice turns out to be false, just setting out on that quest for it makes you a hero. And what's more, it seems we really do have ourselves a monster here. The one behind this, whoever you are. I don't know why you've lured all of us here, but whatever you're on about, it ends here. I might not be one of those adventurers whose names shall be etched into the annals of history, but I, Bona, will put an end to this dark passage of history with Cocoweek by my side. In the end, the girl wasn't able to stop everything, nor was I able to save her. But awakened by her hand, I became a seed, and then many cycles later, I met you. Whoa, who are you? You are a dragon, human. So much strange. What the? Okay. So much strange person. The nightmares retell a tale of blindness and folly. The scorched earth presages a future of bliss and rebirth. Chosen of dragons, you've arrived at last. I have been expecting you for some time. Who are you? It matters not. What matters is that none may now interrupt our conversation. So is the chosen of dragons Okan? I guess that makes sense because both Okan and Buddy have the same problem with the Flame Lord's blessing. What do you think? Gorgeous art, no? Tell me, what do you see in this mural? I see a podium. Humans evolved from dragons? Is that what we're looking at? This painting depicts the stages of evolution, evolving out of the primordial elements, creatures, and into the dragons, then into humans after a few more steps, until one walks itself upon the stairway to heaven itself. A puerile notion. Is that true? Is that how evolution works in this universe? This child thought that the true history of dragons in Teyvat could be wiped clean with such self-deluded fantasies. Evolution has always been a concept that belongs to dragons, and dragons alone. To attain a stronger body, to gain ever mightier power, we dragons have constantly adapted and transformed ourselves based on our environment. This is how we survive. However, humans are exactly the opposite. Most of them can barely control elemental forces. The Descender mention. The Descender tossed them into Teyvat, giving them the power to change environments to suit themselves. Yet these same weak humans are the ones who ultimately took over Natlan and the rest of the world. While we once mighty dragons, creators of high civilization, have now been relegated to wild beasts and livestock. Do you know why that is? Because they have the Archons backing them. Because the Pyro Dragon is too weak. Compared to the sky war I once fought in, these earthly usurpers are nothing. Besides, there are enough of us remaining even today to match them and their forces. Instead, this is what I believe, that we dragons are too powerful. We are a race imprisoned by force. The weak worship the strong. Sons follow their fathers. Peons serve their sovereigns. Races by that nature pursue power, are bound by the very power that all too clearly orders their societies. After the Pyro Dragon, I don't know how to pronounce that name either. Quivers faked death. All we know that the descendants of the ancients knew was to kowtow before the throne, watching our civilization deteriorate by the day, marching inexorably towards decline. Our race had reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Curiosity about the unknown, compassion for fellow humans, and the subsequent courage to take on something far more powerful than oneself. Despite being mere tribes in vassalage to the dragons and living in precarious circumstances, I knew that one day they would build a mighty civilization of their own. Humans really are something. I like this story, actually. This is kind of cool. Indeed, I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had hoped to go and live among them, and through them I hoped to save my race. And so I nurtured my beloved son, a dragon mixed with a human soul, who was raised amongst the human tribes. He would slay the decrepit old Pyro Dragon and ascend to become the new dragon sovereign. But I did not count on that man, Xabalanque, and more unexpected still was the betrayal of my own progeny. Human courage leads them to chase illusory hope and also brings forth the terrifying uncertainty, just like the Jade of Return. So it sounds like Okan was meant to become the new dragon sovereign by his, I guess, father's plans, but instead abandoned that and tried to create a nation of only humans, which was the complete opposite of what I wanted. In other words, kind of going against destiny. But seemingly his plans did not work out either. I guess because a land of humans, where humans rule, not in harmony with dragons, was also doomed to fail. So the Jade, what is it? Well, if I must, I'd say it's like a beast trap for capturing the lions of Natlan. Lions? What do you mean by that? Well, the noblest of beasts, of course. But that doesn't matter. There are no lions in Natlan, and so no jade of return. Humans always love chasing after things that don't exist, so I created this legend for them. To test these legends, I donned masks and traversed their world in different guises. This isn't the first time that we've met, in fact. Of course, I have my foolish, greedy child to thank for this, who devoured enough souls for me to fashion these masks. Don't you find it all fascinating? That sounds horrible. What do you mean, devoured? Like, do you mean the dragon that is Okan's dragon? Okay, is the dragon Okan's dragon form and Kokoik was his soul? Is that what it is? I'm still confused about that. If the dragon is Okan, then and Okan's body was manipulated to start attacking humans. But what do you mean to fashion these masks? Do you mean like you impersonated the people that were killed? Either way, this sounds horrible. This is horrifying. More like horrendous. Really, I am of the persuasion that experiments are a must. Okan's betrayal taught me that I still have much to learn when it comes to humans after all. But I fear that this grace has run thin, and darkness will soon engulf this land. Okan bet once and won, but shall we dragons continue betting with humans like this? Be it humans or Yohual Tekuntin, the world will fall into peril again and again because of their inability to resist the dark foe. Chosen of dragons. I thought that was a thunderstorm. Hope. What? Okay. Why did it go from day to night like that? Hope resides within you. This is not the end. Take the token of the oath and go into the sacred mountain. Oh, it is Buddy! It is Buddy! Buddy, how did you get up here? Where is here? We shall meet again when all is done. And when that time comes, you shall be the one to decide matters, Buddy. I'm thinking about that one Pro ZD short about like the silly the characters calling your character the silly name you gave it, like, you will be the one to save us all, Dennis. And I feel like that way with naming my little buddy Buddy. But, wow. I was wondering if that was Okan or Buddy, because it was Chosen of Dragons. I realized Chosen of Dragons is Buddy, but I'm like, I guess we've already seen one memory that's not actually from Okan's perspective. Wow. Buddy, who is this person? This is not the end for you. Take that which is my part and set off on your journey. I believe you shall find the answer you seek at the end of your journey. But was that Buddy right now, or was that Buddy sometime in the past? Or was that Buddy when Buddy was getting the scales? No, Okan, there's no more light coming off of their body anymore. No.
You're finally back.
Okan.
You've returned from that memory. So why is Okan still not moving?
It's very tired. It's going to need a good long rest.
Yeah, you do get tired easily when you grow old. Well, at least it could have a good rest now. Right?
I think it's... you know what? Yep.
What did you see in the memory just now?
You count what you witnessed within Okan's mind to Paimon in the simplest way you can.
Huh? You saw Buddy? And there was some weird guy with him on the Tonatiuh? Uh-oh. That might not be a memory, but something that's happening right now. Buddy might be in danger. You claim he just said a bunch of weird things, but Paimon's still somewhat worried. Let's hurry back to the Tonatiuh and check things out.
Sounds good, sounds good. So maybe Buddy wasn't actually supposed to be here, even though looks like the camera kept panning to where Buddy should be. But before that...
Oh yeah, the golden entreaty. Based on what Okan said, it has incredible uses, but it's also very dangerous and shouldn't be used lightly. We're gonna have to tell Bana that. But then, we can't give it to her either, can we? We'll have to take it to the volcano with Buddy. Though we don't know what to do with it once we got there.
About Bona, it sounds like she knows.
Oh yeah, you saw her in the memory as well. Guess Okan's right. She really is from hundreds of years ago then. But how did she live for so long? It's like she's adventuring with us for the first time, and it doesn't feel like she's trying to deceive us either. Could it be that she's actually...
Do you think she was frozen in time for a long time? And that some power woke her up from being frozen in time? Let's head back to the Tonatiuh first. We can talk about this then.
Alright. We managed to find the Tonatiuh, so Bona and her father's adventures won't be considered crazy or groundless stories any longer. Plus, we also got this Jade of Return. Whatever it may be, Paimon's sure it's important somehow. So, all in all, this adventure's been pretty meaningful. Rawr. Hey, don't try to take on Buddy's role just because he's not around.
Thank you. Thank you, Okan. Okan's remains. Once the Python King, the Sacred Lord, and the Fell Dragon, fully dragon and fully human, he now slumbers here in silence until the end of time. Oh, I want to give you a hug. Thank you, Okan. That's so sad. A white disc retrieved from the ruler of Cinder City's corroded ruins within Ochkanatlan. It is one of the essential tokens required to journey to the great volcano of Tolan and remove the Flame Lord's blessing from the little Tepetlosaur's body, and is said to have been one of the fragments left behind when the Flame Lord's eye was split in two. I see. According to legend, it is said that the ancient Dragon Lord, who once held dominion over all light and wisdom, transformed one of his eyes into a conduit of supreme authority by which all flames might be governed, and that this became his only exploitable weakness. Could that ancient Dragon Lord be that orange dragon figure we saw? Alright. Rest well, Okan. Whoa. This realm. Nursery of Nightmares. Wow, what an adventure that was. What an adventure this has been.
As an umbrella? Huh. The audacity to even make that request.
Okay. Here we go. We can teleport up to the flame. It's very convenient for us. Right, where are we? It's below us? It's above us, isn't it? I'm confused. No, up here. No, this was the only waypoint. Okay.
Squall and Fury.
I don't even really know where we are. Oh no, this is our platform that was rotating is now, it's moved up here, I believe. Uh-oh, wait, we can't climb up that? Okay, once again, are you supposed to use a cuckoo sword, or how do you do this without, you know, wonder? Like, how am I supposed to get up here? Oh, it's not up here, that's the answer. Lower, how much lower?
Yeah.
Are you alright, buddy? What a relief. Teddy was... it's a bit tricky to explain, but essentially, he saw you and a strange person together in a dream. Did you run into any such strange people on board the Tonatiuh? didn't you? Rawr. Rawr. Paimon has no idea what you're trying to say.
Well, I bet Buddy did. And it's okay, because we saw the same thing as you, which means we can translate for Paimon. Well, yours... Okay, and that's all that matters. Yeah, let's have a big group hug, everyone. Group hug. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. What about Bana, though? Where did she go? Did you guys become separated? Or is Bana really...
Perhaps Bona was merely a character from a story.
You're right. Ordinary people can't live for hundreds of years.
Was she like a ghost then? Like a spirit that needed to have her regrets filled? Or her hopes and dreams filled in order for her to be able to be at peace? We completed her unfinished adventure at least.
Yeah, and we also promised to spread the word about this adventure. Once everyone knows that we found the Tonatiuh, Bona will become a famous adventurer too, right?
Then it's time to go to the volcano and find that person. And then...
That said, could that guy have been the Sage of the Stolen Flame?
Oh, you're right.
All the messages we encountered along the way were left by him. Paimon's getting more curious by the minute.
That would make sense. A dragon who helped out humans. But that being said, it's not as though they were 100% devoted to humans. And that mysterious figure did talk about having a pact with Xabalanque when we were looking in the memory with the mural, right? Which was a sign from the quest that we saw earlier that the Sage of the Stolen Flame and the Pyro Archon at that time, the first Pyro Archon, made a pact. And that the Sage of the Stolen Flame brought the ability to use phlogiston to humans, even though they appeared to have been a dragon.
He also saw him take on different guises, so even if we'd run into him, we might not have recognized him. You're curious as well, huh, Bunny? Now that we got all the tokens, let's head to the volcano with Bunny, get to the bottom of this, and help lift Bunny's curse. Sorry, Bana. We're taking the Golden Treaty with us for now. We'll tell you the whole story once we figured it all out.
There we go. We did it! Whoa, lost traveler in the Ashen realm. Maybe she is gone then. Maybe Bona was just a lingering memory. I mean, this is a land of magic, so it wouldn't be the first time we saw something like that. Wow. What is this? Oh, these are the furnishings we found. Awesome. Wow. Now we have access to this amazing sky city, although, of course, left in ruins and with nobody living here anymore. It just doesn't have much life living in it. I mean, and by that I mean like, without the people of it, it is just these beautiful. It's beautiful, but there's just these stone structures in the sky, almost beckoning for a time long gone that will never happen again. Anyway, that's just the vibe I get from it. But yeah, so glad to have gotten that quest done. So glad to have gotten to do some exploring of Ochkanatlan. And yeah, it seems like since this is version 5.6, I don't need to wait any time to be able to go down here to the last area of the map I haven't uncovered, where hopefully, I am very much hoping, we will finally be able to climb the volcano and see if we can finally save Buddy with the 2 golden entreaties. We have them both now, so let's hope for the best. All right, with that, oh, we should get the achievements, is that right? Oh, and that's right. Let's see, complete lost traveler in the Ashen realm. I wish I'd done all of these earlier so I could have gotten the extra primo gems that came with it, but it's okay. Oh, look, last hero of Cinder City, Bona and Kokoik. See? You guys guys are immortalized forever in that profile picture. Alright, that's a good place to end off. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone!